Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Saturday update. It is May 28th, 2022, and how are you? So I am doing my update from the car because I am on my way to go to the Big Giant County yard sale. And I didn't even know it was this weekend, but woke up, happened to look at my Facebook notifications, and well, there it was. So today, that is what I have planned to do, and I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day afterwards, but for right now, that's what I'm doing. I just woke up, got in the car, and got about 10 miles to go. So this is going to be a quick little video. I updated the blog last night for the first time in probably a week or two, and just talking about how I'm feeling fairly decent, and talking about like all the techie hoopla going on with my new Mac computer, and just feeling kind of good about life. That can change at any moment, living with depression and bipolar and stuff like that, but I hope that it stays around for a little bit. And right now it's raining and it's overcast and gloomy, where the last week and a half, 2 weeks has been sunny and beautiful outside. So a little upset about that, but you know what, it is what it is. So yeah, just chugging along, doing the best I can. I'm taking a new class right now. I should be done with that by Wednesday of next week. It is all about attitudes and how our, basically how to deal with them and what causes attitude. And not attitude like, oh, he's in a bad mood. No, like, they're talking about attitudes as in a mental health state. So, like, how you have opinions about, say, iPhone versus Samsung. Or, the iPhone versus the Samsung Galaxy, or Ford versus Chevy, so on and so forth. And, like, how those attitudes are based on things that either personal experience or by your social sphere and so on and so forth, or whatever. And it's kind of an interesting class. The only thing that I don't like about it, though, is it's taught by a man who is from India, and so he's a little bit difficult to understand, but for the most part, he's presenting the information in a way that I can understand it and digest it. And so, once I pass that, that's going to be my 9th certificate that I've gotten toward, just my 9th certificate that I've gotten off of Allison.com, where I do all my online classes and stuff. And these classes have really been helping me so that I can know more about myself and just be able to better self-diagnose some of my mental health issues. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I really didn't do anything on the channel for it because I know that there was going to be a lot of posts that everyone else was going to do about it. So I thought, I'll just leave it alone, even though I'm a huge mental health advocate. But yeah. And if you follow me along on the podcast, this week's podcast was just under 30 minutes. And I talked about a lot of healthcare issues, our mental health issues on there, and kind of touched base on the subject of the Texas school shooting, and I'll go ahead and touch a little bit on it here, but I'm not going to go into too much depth and detail about it. But basically, whenever a shooting takes place, everyone and their grandmother is the first thing that they do is they attack guns and gun rights and gun ownership and scream that there needs to be stricter gun laws and this, that, and the other thing, when no, it doesn't. We need to have access to mental health care. And you got to look at every single school shooting that there has ever been, including the bombing back in, like, what was it, 1816 or something like that, where the guy went in and blew up the school and killed everyone. So, yeah, I mean, first of all, you got to look at the connecting factor. The connecting factor is that bullying was present, and a lot of times it was that the person who did the crime and whatever was mentally unstable, either due to bullying or because they just felt like pariahs in their own life. And so, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm sad and I have problems, but I'm not going to go shoot places up and blah, 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 or whatever. And that's not what I'm talking about. There's such a stigma attached to having mental health issues and being able to actually get the treatment that one needs. Like, did you know that if you're on state aid, that 9 times out of 10 you cannot go to a mental health provider if they don't take that state aid? And who has most of the issues? Low income families. Now, I'm not saying that people who make $100,000 a year don't have their own issues or whatever, but like the vast majority of the population is low income or living paycheck to paycheck. So you have all these people who have these different issues and problems not being able to find the treatment that they so desperately need, and then also having the stigma of, oh, well, he's just crazy, or, you know, she's just a bitch, and blah, blah, and they just want drugs and medications and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's not what it is. Like, for me personally, I've been looking for a new provider since October of 2021. And I have not been able to find a provider that will accept my insurance. Like, you know, that's bullshit. And the county mental health facilities, they do not do a good job at all. They're just a bunch of, like, straight out of college, we want to do everything by textbook, and we're going to provide you with all these different types of pills and blah, blah, blah. They have no real life experience. They don't have any job experience. And they have this romanticized notion of what it should be to be a mental health provider. And so that's why I don't go to the county mental health anymore. And yeah, so anyways, enough of that. It's just, we need to look at the contributing factors. If it's a school shooting and it was done by a student, I can almost guarantee you that student has been bullied or is, like, severely picked on for other reasons, or that they feel unseen, unheard, and they're just like, okay, if you're not going to see me in life, you're going to see me in death type situation. So we need to look into that and try to figure out what the common denominator is outside of the stupid gun, and figure out how we can do better to fix people. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of people also saying, oh, well, you know, this generation is soft and they need safe spaces, or this, that, and the other thing. But you know what? Whatever the cost to fix people and not take away rights and liberties should be spent. So anyways, guys, I'm almost to my destination. I'm gonna let you go, but go check out the podcast. It's anchor.fm/Hello Cupcake It's Me. Check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. And as always, follow me on all the other different social media found in the description down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.